to overturn this election if Donald Trump lost. That's not a free and fair election.
Our democracy is reeling, but it has not yet disintegrated. You know, I'm very concerned about the incoming Trump administration and the attempts to install what people are calling henchmen now instead of simply loyalists in crucial positions. But I'm not ready yet to concede that it's gone, because the other side of that, of course, is the organization that you see going on among people who are now recognizing that our country, our way of life, and our dreams are on the line right now in a way that they haven't been really since perhaps the 1890s or the 1850s, and seemingly being willing to take up the torch to carry that forward. In the past, we've managed to do it. I'm a little concerned about whether we'll do it now.
What we've been dealing with is a very divided country for the last several years, Ted Johnson. Has this election made that worse?
I don't think it's made it worse, but it certainly hasn't improved it. And we'll see if there's a sort of an evolution or a devolution of our democracy. Our constitutional democracy was okay with slavery at the founding of the country. Our constitutional democracy was okay with disenfranchising women until just 100 years ago. Our democracy was okay with keeping immigrants from Asia, from Central South America, from parts of Europe like Ireland and other places, folks that didn't have property, out of democracy. Nothing has happened in the last month to our democracy that is worse than what has happened to our democracy in the past. And if this is the moment that breaks the democracy, then we're just not the people that have earned the right to keep it. My sense of it is we are just as good as the generations that have come before us, and now it's our turn to protect and defend democracy, which always is in need of protection and defense.
We will be more divided than even we have been in the past 4 years, and you can rest assured that the president and the Republican Party will take that win as validation and vindication of the policies, if you will, of division and divisiveness that they have thrust upon the American people.
The division of the American people was a very deliberate political project from the 1950s onward, and it has paid enormous dividends for certain politicians. But the reality is the majority of Americans have always liked the liberal consensus of the post-World War II years, and they still do. If you look at the down-ballot races in 2024, people voted, to protect abortion rights. They voted for the protection of minimum wages. They voted for a lot of things that, in fact, the Democrats were the ones embracing. In fact, whether you're a Republican or a Democrat, most people believe in a government that does the basic things of regulation of business, protection of a basic social safety net, infrastructure, and the protection of civil rights, and that those people in the middle should